Hello.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. Today, our Veer Shashan kids are going to perform what we have done and what we have learned in Pathshala. So just, stay and just help to, encourage them. Thank you very much. And now, who's gonna perform? The first performance is from Kashvi, and she is going to perform on the importance of Pathshala. So please welcome Kashvi.
Okay, unfortunately, Kian is not coming up for the stage. So what I'll do is I'll do it on his behalf with Kashvi. Come. So it's a 1 minute act where Kashvi is trying to say what is the importance of Paryushan and why we should come to Paryushan and what we should be doing in Paryushan. And just have a thought about what lyrics are going through and what she's actioning that probably help us to continue.
भाई जय जिनेंद्र, कैसे हो? जय जिनेंद्र भाई, पर्यूषण पर्व आने वाला है ना, बस उसी की तैयारियों में लगा हूँ। पर्यूषण पर्व की तैयारियां अभी से? भाई अपने जैन धर्म में पर्यूषण सबसे बड़ा पर्व माना जाता है। यही वो दिन है जब हर श्रावक को तप साधना करके अपने पापों को धोने का अवसर मिलता है। आया देखो आया पर्व पर्यूषण है आया, पापों के क्षय का यह अवसर है भाया। भादो महीने में भक्ति में रम जाना, पुण्य का ये अवसर है चूक मत जाना। अच्छा भाई, मुझे ये जानना है इस महापर्व के दौरान श्रावकों को क्या क्या धर्म निभाना चाहिए? सुबह उठ के नित्य देव दर्शन को जाना, पूजा पाठ स्वाध्याय में दिन सभी बिताना, संयम तप त्याग और क्षमा का है उत्सव, राग द्वेष छोड़ आत्मा को शुद्ध है बनाना। बोलिए पर्यूषण महापर्व की जय हो।
Now, Tia is going to say the importance of Pathshala to her. So she's going to have a little speech about it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. My name is Tia Shah, and my speech is about the importance of Pathshala. I have gone to Pathshala for about 4 years now, and I can confirm that over the years I have learnt a lot more about Jainism at Pathshala. Pathshala has taught me how always to stay calm in tough situations. It has taught me how to differentiate between worldly pleasures and true happiness, such as sukh, which comes from within, and understand the importance of knowing the differences between my body and my soul, my Atma, which is the essence of my being. I now know that material things should not matter to me, and I should slowly detach myself from things that truly won't make me happy. Pathshala has also taught me about the importance of puja and going to the mandir. Learning these good habits will definitely help me, as it gives me peace and makes me feel calm and at one with Bhagwan. Earlier, happiness to me was toys, going out for holidays, attending birthday parties, etc., etc. But then my Pathshala teacher taught me anything which is not permanent cannot make you happy. The only happiness which is guaranteed to make you happy permanently is the happiness you'll get from attaining moksha and liberating your soul. Thank you.
Well done, Tia. So now we have Heyan, and he's going to talk about what do I learn in Pathshala.
Jai Jinendra. Jai Jinendra. My name is Heyan, and just now we learned from Tia why it's important to come to Pathshala. I want to share my learnings from Pathshala. Pathshala is like a special school But instead of learning about maths and science, we learn about our Jain way of life. It's a place where we learn how to be good people and understand the world in a very special way. In Pachala, we learn about topics like the five pops. Things like hurting living beings or being dishonest. Learning about the five pops helps me think about how my action affect others and teaches me how to be kinder. We also learn about the kashais, which are like angry, sneaky, or greedy feelings that can sometimes get stuck inside us. Our teachers help us understand these feelings and learn how to manage them so they don't control us. It's learning how to be the boss of your own feelings. My favorite part is learning about all the Jain places, Tirkshetra, and stories. We learned about a place called Nandeshwar Deep. It's very special, and even though we can't go there in real life, learning about it helps us feel closer to our Tirthankars and their teachings. It's like a magical world of peace and happiness. And we learn lots of beautiful prayers and hymns, which we call stutis. Our teachers also encourage us to memorize them and include Kantapat Yojana to reward us. These prayers help us feel calm and happy inside. But Pachala teaches us something even bigger. It helps my soul feel at peace and brings a feeling of closure to my mind. It teaches us how to find true happiness and not just from things like toys or games. We learn that true happiness comes from within, from being a good person and being kind to everyone. And the biggest lesson of all is about moksha. That's the ultimate goal in a religion, to be completely free and happy forever. Pachala teaches us the path to get there, little by living a good life and following the teachings of our Tirthankars. So Pachala isn't just a class. It's where I learn how to be a better person, how to be kind, and understand right beliefs. It's really fun, and I'm always excited to go and learn more. Thank you, Jai Janendra.
Well done, Heyan. Such a lovely thing. Okay, now we have Ashay, who is gonna say what is puja in Jainism, and he's gonna explain the different types of puja.
Jai Janendra, everyone. My name is Ashay, and I would like to say a few words about Jain Puja. When we do Jain Puja, we do not ask for anything. We just bow down to Tirthankar's good qualities, such as truth, ahimsa, and kindness. There are two types of pujas, what are Dravya Puja and Bhav Puja. Bhav Puja is when we do the puja without Dravya, just pure thoughts and prayer. Dravya Puja is when we do the puja with the art Dravya, which are jal or water. We offer jal to end the cycle of birth and death. Chandan, we offer chandan or sandalwood. We offer chandan to get rid of anger and get peace. Akshad, we offer akshad to get to get the treasure of joy, the indestructible treasure of joy. We offer Navedya, coconut. We offer coconuts to get rid of the greed, then push. We offer push to get rid of lust and passion. Deepak, we offer Deepak to destroy the darkness of our delusions. Deep, Dhoop, the incense, to destroy the 8 karmas. Phal, to achieve the fruit of liberation and moksha. Thank you for listening.
Well done, Ashtray.
Much better. તો સારો speaker છે એની પાસે.
Now, Riyanshi is going to tell us about Panch Parmeshti.
જય જિનેન્દ્ર, તમને ખબર છે જે પરમપદમાં જે સ્થિત હોય એમને પરમેષ્ટિ કહેવાય. પરમેષ્ટિ કેટલા હોય છે? 5 હોય છે. અરિહંત ભગવાન, સિદ્ધ ભગવાન, આચાર્યજી, ઉપાધ્યાયજી અને સાધુજી. એ પાંચો પરમેષ્ટિને હું ભાવપૂર્વક વંદના કરું છું. અરિહંત ભગવાન કેવળ જ્ઞાની છે, સર્વજ્ઞ છે, વેતરાગી છે અને હેતોપદેશી છે, એટલે આપણો હેતનો માર્ગ બતાવે છે. 8 કર્મથી રહે તેવા સિદ્ધ ભગવાન સિદ્ધ શિલામાં બિરાજે છે. આચાર્યજી ધર્મનો ઉપદેશ આપે છે અને દીક્ષા આપે છે. ઉપાધ્યાયજી ને ઘણા જૈન શાસ્ત્રનો અભ્યાસ હોય છે. તે સ્વયં શાસ્ત્ર કરે છે અને અન્યોને પણ કરાવે છે. લોકમાં રહેલા એવા સર્વ સાધુ પોતાના આત્મ સ્વરૂપની સાધના કરે છે. તેમને હું નમસ્કાર કરું છું. અરિહંત મારા પિતા, ઋણવાણી મારી માતા, મારા બંધુ. અરિહંત થાવું શ્રેષ્ઠ. શુદ્ધ ભગવાન મારા પિતા, ઋણવાણી મારી માતા, મારા બંધુ. સિદ્ધ થાવું છે. આચાર્યજી મારા પિતા, ઋણવાણી મારી માતા, મારા બંધુ. આચાર્ય થાવું છે. જી મારા પિતા, ઋણવાણી મારી માતા, મારા બંધુ. થાવું છે. સિદ્ધુજી મારા પિતા, ઋણવાણી મારી માતા, મારા બંધુ. થવું છે.
Just very quickly. So a big round of, thanks of course goes to all the Pathshala teachers who work tirelessly round the year. As we all know, they don't charge any fees or anything for it. They do it out of their own time, their own passion, their own commitment, and their own children. Probably, their business or the bosses are probably wondering what do they do after 7:30 p.m. Sometimes I don't get food because Nipa is running Pathshala in the class, and I have to wait for like 1.5 hours as well. So, it's just a big recognition to all the Pathshala teachers here. A lot of parents have come to us. A few parents around the year also express their intention to help or, contribute towards, the expenses that, the Pathshala is running. Of course, we reach out to the mandir to ask whether it's buying gifts for these kids or to run this or that, or, organize this particular event where we needed props, etc., etc. So a lot of things goes around the year. So if any parents would want to, sort of show their prabhana, want to show any contribution towards Pathshala, this is the time. And even kids, I know you all are earning now, you all have trading 2-on-2 accounts, especially the 13-year-olds who have been investing in gold and I don't know what not, and Nvidia stocks have gone up. So feel free to contribute. This is your time. They do, Anubhavji, these kids have trading 2-on-2 accounts.
That she wants to donate.
Oh my God. You are a true example, Nimit bhai. તમે કરી લેજો સમજીને. Okay, well done, Prapti. Thank you, 21 pounds. Anybody else? 51, Kashvi and Kian. These are all kids contributing. 201, Nilesh Priti Kale. Bol. Nipa Shah, 201 pound.
Labdhi Shah, 51 pounds.
Oh, sorry.
Darshi Mehta, 201 pounds.
Darshi Mehta, 201 pounds.
Darshan and Jay Bhai, 201 pounds.
Ek minute, I'll come to everybody. 10 pound to every child in the entire Pathshala group. So we have around 55 of them. Guys, big round of applause. 10 pound to every Pathshala group.
201 pounds from Erg and Arshay Sethi.
201 pound organ Ashay Shetty. Anyway. Parents and names. Okay. So parents, please also say the names, yeah? Sorry?
Huh?
50 pounds. From
So-
me.
So it's from Agastya Kinjalven, 50 pounds.
Okay, so all the kids, all the Pathshala kids, I just want to just want to say a big thank you to Vijayan uncle. Vijayan bhai there, Vijayan uncle sitting at the back. He's set 10 pounds to every child coming to a Pathshala. Okay, so big round
Bolo
of
Jai
applause.
Dharmani Prabhavana no.
Jai ho.
Jai ho.
Unmute, Kamal मेरा phone लगाओ. Unmute.
You can't talk on. No, tell him to put it on a WhatsApp. तो इन्हें WhatsApp call कर. I'll put the call on mic. Sorry. बोल. Ashi ने Ayan. Ashi Ayan Tejas Shah Stephen H 51 pound. याद रहे तेजस कितना बता से. आओ. Please say your name as well.
Say your name. Yeah. Yarvi Gosrani, 51.
Yarvi Robin Gosrani 51 pounds.
Naisha Desai, 101 pounds.
Naisha Pranav Ruchi Desai 101 pounds.
Aditi, 51 pounds.
Can you also add it?
Oh, the Manoj and Veena Chandanot.
Mita Sandip Shah, 501.
First Lady of the Mandir 501 pound.
Ayushi Shah and Anshi Shah's 51 pounds. The one. Aditi Shah.
આઈ થિંક અમારું તો થઈ ગયું પણ પપ્પાએ કાલે ભાવના ભાઈ થી પપ્પા મને કે ઇન્ડિયન રૂપીસમાં અપાય પાઠશાલામાં તો પપ્પાને 1000 રૂપિયા આપવા છે પાઠશાલામાં.
Darshan's dad, roughly 11 pounds.
R.V. Gupta and Kaina Gupta, 201 pounds.
R.V. Kaina, Charu Shishir Gupta, 201, right? You said 201 pound. Okay, thank you. Oh.
Saksham Doshi, Saksham Jogen Doshi, Rianshi Jogen Doshi, 201.
Saksham and Rianshi Jogen Doshi, 201.
Arav Sahil Malde, 501 pound.
Anshi Mamania, 101 pound.
Bhakti Shah and Chris Shah from Birmingham. The parent's name is Kamal Shah, 51 pound. And Kathan Manan Trivedi, 51 pound. Okay, last throw. The youngest member of Pathshala, Mahi Hiren Doshi, 51.
Tia Vinci Shah, 101 pound.
Tia Vinci, Ankit Shah. Nikunj Bhain, sorry.
Oh, Arav Sahil Malde.
Okay. I don't want to disturb. Is that all? But Pachipika Bhavna, feel free to WhatsApp. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt. Thank you.
Thank you everyone
Thank you,
for
everyone.
contributing for the Pathshala kids. Okay, and now we have Arhat. He's going to talk about Teen Log, which he has learned this year in the Pathshala. Please welcome him with a round of applause.
Jai Janendra, my name is Arhat and I will talk about Teen Lok. According to Jainism, the universe is shaped like a standing human figure and is divided into three distinct realms. We live in the middle world, Madhya Lok. Above us is the upper world, Urdhva Lok, where celestial beings reside in the 16 levels of heaven. Below us is the lower world, Adalok, which consists of 7 levels of Narak. Beyond all three is Siddhashila, the highest realm, where pure liberated souls live in eternal peace, free from the cycle of birth and death. Tiny living beings called niggods exist throughout the universe, reminding us that life is present everywhere. Our soul moves through these realms based on its karma. Our ultimate goal is to purify the soul and reach Siddhashila, the state of true and eternal peace. Jai Janendra, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Arhat. And now we have Kathan. He's going to talk about 5 PAP. Thank you.
Jai Jinendra everyone. Today, let's learn about 5 PAP in Jainism. These are 5 things we should try not to do because they hurt others and make our soul sad. Number 1. Himsa, violence, hurting any living being. For example, if you step on an ant on purpose, that's violence. We should be kind to all creatures. Number 2. Asatya, lying, saying something that's not true. For example, if you break a toy and say your brother did it, that's a lie. Always tell the truth. Number 3. Chori, stealing, taking something that isn't yours. For example, if you take your friend's pencil without asking, that's stealing. Always ask first. Kushil, not controlling our feelings in a good way. For example, if someone keeps thinking about fun all the time and forgets their duties, that's not good. We should stay balanced. Number 5, parigraha, greed, wanting too many things. For example, if you have so many toys but still cry for more, that's greed. Be happy with what you have. Thank you and Jai Jinendra.
Well done, Kathan. Very well said. Okay, and now we have Anshi. She is going to talk about Chadravya.
Jai Janendra. I'm here today to talk about Dravya. 6 Dravya makes up the whole universe. They are Jeev, Budgan, Dharmastikai, Adharmastikai, Akash, and Kal. Let's start with the first one. Jeev. Jeev means soul. It is a living thing that has Atma. For example, Nigod, animals, humans, and Narki. The second one is Budgal. Budgal means matter. It cannot feel happiness or sadness. For example, a table or a chair. The third one is Dharmastikai. Dharmastikai means motion. It is the principle that enables movement and activity. Well, it is an invisible force that helps with the movement. For example, a car engine is on and it is moving. The fourth one is Adharmastikai. Adharmastikai means rest. It is the principle that enables rest and stability. For example, when someone is walking in the hot sun and they stop to rest under a tree. The fifth one is Akash. Akash means space. It's a dravya that accommodates with all other dravyas. For example, the space around you. The last one is Kal. Kal means time. It is a continuous flow of time. For example, past, present, and future. Thank you for listening.
Well done, Anshi. So well said. Now we have the last performance by Dhyanabdi. Chahe Andhyara Ho. She is going to perform on that one.
चाहे अंधियारा हो या दूर किनारा हो, आवाज हमें देना, हम दौड़ दौड़ आएंगे। चाहे गर्मी सर्दी हो या बिजली चमकती हो, आवाज हमें देना, हम दौड़ दौड़ आएंगे। हम मंदिर जाते हैं, पूजा जाते हैं, जिनवानी सुनने को हम दौड़ दौड़ आते हैं। हम पाठशाला जाते हैं, अज्ञान नशाते हैं, जिनवानी पढ़ने को हम दौड़ दौड़ आते हैं। ला 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 ला। हम मुनि बन जाएंगे, निज ध्यान लगाएंगे, आवाज नहीं दे आएंगे। हम मुक्ति पाएंगे, हम सिद्ध बन जाएंगे, आवाज नहीं देना, हम कभी नहीं आएंगे। चाहे अंधियारा हो या दूर किनारा हो, आवाज हमें देना, हम तोड़े तोड़े आएंगे। जय जिनेंद्र।
You're fine.
So next we have our eldest group now, Chote Viragi group. So I know you guys are doing 10 skits on 10 dharam. So 2 saal pehle, maybe sorry, not last year Paryushan, maybe the year before, we had kicked up an initiative के पाठशाला सिर्फ मंदिर के लिए नहीं होती है, पाठशाला का फिर घर जाके रिवाइज भी करना होता है, उससे ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस भी करनी होती है। सो हर घर पाठशाला, घर घर पाठशाला का हमने मोटो जैसे निकाला था। सो लिविंग ऑन दैट, दिस ईयर the Chote Viragi kids have written their own skits. They have read the Chote Dada ki 10 Lakshan 10 Dharam wali book. And they've also engaged their own family members into the skit practice. So can I request all the performers today, please be seated unless it's your turn. So I only want Uttam Shama performers here. Everybody should be seated. We have enough time. Do not worry. No need to pile up there and no need to cram there. So please come and all the performers please get seated except Uttam Shama. We'll only start after that. One second. You which one you agree? We
need that for the whole thing.
Let me pass it.
You take this. Arhan, take this. Arhan, take this.
And you can take
Just take it from me.
No, take from
Sit here in the front. I'm okay with. Earlier you guys can sing. We can start.
Wait, Arhan, you go.
Okay, ready? You guys are Uttam Shama, yeah? Okay.
Jai Jinendra all and welcome.
Oh my-
Today on our Young Jain news channel, we will be talking about 10 important virtues of our Jain Dharma, also celebrated as Das Lakshan. Das Lakshan is not an ordinary festival, but it is one of the greatest festivals that is meant for all and not any particular sect. This festival is meant for all beings that want to be happy and are afraid of miseries. Hey, what's happening here? Looks like a cybersecurity breach. Hey, watch where you're going.
I think you bumped into me, Rohan, but it's okay.
Okay, whatever. My notebook's dirty now, thanks to you.
Mistakes happen. I'm practicing Uttam Shama today, supreme forgiveness. That means I let go of anger and I forgive from the heart.
But won't people just keep on doing wrong things if you forgive them?
Forgiving isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It keeps my mind peaceful and free from anger.
That is exactly right, Asha. That is exactly right, Asha. In Jainism, one of the highest virtues is Uttam Kshama. We even practice this by asking for forgiveness from all living beings.
I'm sorry for shouting at you.
And I forgive you.
Good. I am proud of you for accepting your mistake, and I am proud of you for being so forgiving. True Uttam Kshama is usually practiced by Muniraj, but we can all try our best to do as much as we can.
Really? If true Uttam Shama can only be practiced by Muniraj, what is the point of us following it?
Rohan, Uttam Shama seems to be a very important part of Jainism, and it is vital for us to understand if we want to attain moksha. So we must start now.
That is exactly right, Asha. Now, what do we say when we ask for forgiveness?
Michami Dukram.
Michami Dukram.
Wow, that was inspiring. Our story of forgiveness in the Jain Dharma dates back a long way, and this was a perfect example of it. That was Krodh sorted. What about Man?
Uttam Mardhav is the second day of Paryushan. It means supreme modesty. Modesty is the state of peace produced in Atma in the absence of pride. Let me take you back to 2003 when India won a very big cricket match against Pakistan. Listen, the captain Gaurav Ganguly is about to speak.
Honestly, this win happened because I kept the team spirit high. Without me pushing the team, we wouldn't be this far. Everyone did okay, but without my innings, we would have definitely struggled today.
Excuse me, Gaurav. Can you please come for a second? Gaurav, was that necessary? What did you get from hurting your teammates? When you put yourself in front of your team, you lose more rather than you gain. Pride just can give you a moment of joy, but it actually breaks trust. That's not leadership.
But why should they get any credit when I am the captain? The reason they're even here is because of me.
Oh, so if I lose your logic, should I get all the credit because I am your coach and I trained you for everything?
Hearing this, Gaurav realizes how he put his arrogance before the very teammates that always supported him. So the next day, he says something very heartwarming to them.
I'm really sorry for yesterday. I hurt you by taking all of the credit and ignoring all of the hard effort you put in. I think it's still wrong to say the win is yours, though. The win is
Uttam Mardhav is a very important day dedicated to emphasizing the humble, modest, and prideless nature of the soul. In reality, only Muniraj truly follow Uttam Mardhav every day. However, even though we are not as great as them, we can still try to follow them step by step. Jai
Jai
Jinendra.
Jinendra.
Uttam Madhav is all about supreme modesty, which means staying humble and having no trace of pride inside you. That was Man melted. Now on to Maya.
Since it's the third day of Paryushan, we reflect upon Uttam Arjav, which is the Jain principle of supreme straightforwardness.
Team, our new device has a flaw. It misreads data under certain conditions.
But we have invested too much. And we just don't need to let people know. We just leave out the features that don't work. We don't need to alarm people.
If we know something is wrong, but we still stay silent, we are not being honest. We promise to be accurate and straightforward with all the people.
But we are not lying. We are just being strategic. This is how marketing works.
If you know something, the truth, and you still decide to hide it, that is still lying.
My parents taught me Jain values, and they said Arjav means your words, thoughts, and actions line. We shouldn't mask the truth.
But we will lose our reputation and we will have a huge loss. Are you sure, guys, we want to do this?
But we will gain trust, and that is priceless, and it can help our company a lot.
We'll delay the launch and fix the flaw. Tell our customers the truth and let straightforwardness be our strength.
They chose Arjav, not because it was easy, but because it was the right thing to do. We can't just act honest, we must be honest in intent and avoid hypocrisy and deceit.
Uttam Arjav teaches us that we should look inwards towards our soul, which is passionless by nature. Maya checked out. Love lovers, be aware.
Hello, Mr. Modi.
Hello, Bhaiya. How are you? How are you?
I'm good, good. Mr. Modi, I know you are here for ChatGPT version 250. It will be for India, only $350 per week.
What, Bhaiya? So expensive.
Well, Mr. Modi, the cost is only about $50, but the tariff is about 600% because in America, we love profits.
600% tariff? You are such a greedy pig. इतना profit करके क्या करोगे? Are you going to eat the gold? You already have a gold toilet. What else do you need? Trump, have you ever heard of Uttam Soch?
Soch? What is that?
Uttam Soch is the concept of not being greedy and being content with what you have.
Explain to me a little more about Uttam Soch, please.
A person who is always chasing money will never have the time to truly enjoy it. A virtueless person, although addicted to gaining wealth, will never get it. And a virtuous person, although not addicted to gaining wealth, will get it easily.
So is dollar the only type of greed, Mr. Modi?
No, there are other types of greed as well. For example, the greed of fame, the greed of fair complexion, and the greed of name. But the real greed is the greed of the five senses.
But Mr. Modi, you do know, right? I do contribute a lot to charity too.
Well, do you use that charity to help you become president next year?
Mr. Modi, I think all these people know what do I use my money for.
Well, just like you, some people also do things that may seem as if they are extremely generous and giving, but really, they are greedy for fame and money.
So coming back to Uttam Soch, how do I achieve that, Mr. Modi?
Uttam Soch is impossible to achieve without initiating Atma Dhyan. In fact, none of the 10 Das Dharmas are possible without initiating Atma Dhyan.
So, Mr. Modi, you are saying that I should practice self-realization and keep consistently practicing it until I realize the supreme soul being. Mr. Modi, you've completely changed my mind. You can have the chat GPT for $50.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Uttam Soch denotes holiness in contentment, i.e., purity. Attachmentless purity is found with right belief and is the religion of supreme contentment. Lobe lifted out of your lives. Now Asatya needs deassembling.
Scene 1, at home, for school.
Saksham, is your math test out? Result out?
Not yet. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay, let me know when they do.
Yes.
Scene 2, at school.
Hey, did you get your maths test out?
Yeah, I did, but I failed. So I told my mom it's not out yet.
Just tell her it's better than 9.
You're right, but she will get mad, so I can't.
Jai Shnain, good morning class. Today we're going to discuss about the 5th day of Paryushan. So today is the 5th day of Paryushan, which is Uttam Satya Dharma, which is about truth. So in most the religions, truth means not lying, but Jainism, it has deeper meaning. True means Satya, it is not lying, but we shouldn't say something which is harmful or not kind. So our words always should be kind and non-harmful towards others. So the words, the truth which wounds others, it is not pure Satya. There is a story from Prathamanuyog about poor merchants. If you, Reyanshi, I hope you have seen that. Let's see a bit about it. So there was a poor merchant who was asked about by the thieves about the traveler. So there was a wealthy traveler, and the thieves asked the poor merchant where about the traveler went. Even though the merchant knew where the traveler went, he just thought, and he said in a way so that wealthy traveler's life is not in danger. So in that way, he protected the truth. He said the Satya, but made sure that no one is being harmful, or it's not, and he still remained the truthful. Sometimes truth requires courage. It requires wisdom. But lying, even in small matters, always plants seeds of fear and guilt. Jai Shanain.
So the truth isn't just about the marks. It's about being honest. Maybe I should fix this.
Scene 3, back at home.
Mom, I need to tell you something.
Yes, what is it?
I lied this morning. I got my test back, but I failed.
I'm not happy about the marks, but I'm proud that you chose Satya.
I was scared, but then I remembered what the teacher said, so I chose to say the truth.
That's good.
In the Gamba Jainism, Satya, truth, is one of the 5 great vows, but it's more than just not lying. It means speaking only when it is beneficial and harmless. Even the smallest lies tie us in chains of karma, while the truth sets our soul and brings peace. Saksham learned that lying out of fear only creates more fear, but when he chose the truth, he found clarity and freedom from the bondage of karma. By practicing truth in our words, thoughts, and actions, we take one step closer to purity of the soul and towards the ultimate goal of liberation. Thank you.
Uttam Satya is attained only by them who have deep interest in it, know its significance, and have enthusiasm for its attainment. Satya sorted, let's see how self-restrained we are, or not.
You sit in the center.
Tu aí, ABC.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. On this stage, two worlds are about to meet. One, a world of great material success, and the other, a world of spiritual discipline. Today, we explore the concept of Uttam Sanyam, or supreme self restraint, through the eyes of two very different men.
Good morning and welcome to our special broadcast to find true happiness. Today we have two people. One of the world's most influential figures, Mr. Mukesh Ambani, and a Jain Shravak, Mr. Shah, with us.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
Mr. Ambani, as we know, the world is always watching you. Tell us, what's the latest in your incredible life?
I like to be connected and be simple as much as I can. Oh, and I recently acquired the GX52 Lotus Yacht.
Wow, but people want to know, what is all this for? With all this wealth and power, are you truly happy?
Of course I'm happy. Look at me, I'm so rich.
Let me ask Mr. Shah about his thoughts on true happiness. Mr. Shah, what do you think?
I believe that true happiness is not defined by material wealth, but by freedom from karma through controlling the mind, senses, and actions in a disciplined life.
That makes sense. Mr. Ambani, what do you think of this as you have so much wealth? Why do you keep acquiring more? More yachts, more cars, more houses? Why do you need them if you're already satisfied?
One can never have too much money, no matter how much they have.
That's exactly my point. There's no limit on the amount of money you can earn. You will always feel unsatisfied and want more. True happiness comes from self-control and not from material pleasures. This is known as Uttam Sanyam Dharma.
I think I understand now. True satisfaction doesn't come from what you accumulate. It comes from being able to restrain our senses and desires, leading to inner peace.
So, to conclude, Uttam Sanyam means detaching the consciousness from other objects and concentrating it on the soul through vows and restraining passions and desires. Thank you for coming on the show.
In this interview, a powerful lesson has been learned. Uttam Sanyam Dharma is more than just a virtue. By restraining your desires, you prevent the accumulation of new karma and begin to shed old karma. This leads to inner peace and ultimately liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Jai Jinendra.
Uttam Sayam means no inclination or longing for sensual enjoyment, which is observed in awakened souls who possess supreme restraint. Now self-restrained, let's move on to austerity, a term people living in the UK now know very well from our finance minister. Why are you looking so stressed?
I'm trying to finish my homework, but it feels like a tough battle against my phone, the notifications, the game console. I just can't put my mind to it and get it done.
I mean, you should practice stop.
You mean like the tap which water comes from? Or like the tap of the phone?
No, not exactly. Top is a Jain principle, which consists of giving up bodily comforts to discipline our minds.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah. An example is how you train for cricket, or if you practice for playing the piano, you practice, you focus, and you master it. Just like that, top is very similar in that sense, except it's training your mind.
I think I'm starting to understand it now.
Yeah. And so there are two types of tap. Baya tap, which is chovya and fasting, which helps you gain control over the five senses, and abhyantar tap, which is swadhyay and meditation, which helps you gain control over the kashai.
So how can I implement this in my life?
You can yeah, so if you when you finish when you do your homework, when you finish your homework, if you restrain yourself from using your phone, you don't, and you get good marks, you don't only get good marks, you get a sense of accomplishment afterwards. That's a taste of what top can do for you.
Okay. Thank you for telling me about top.
You're welcome. Having abandoned the desire of all sorts of attachments, the undergoing penance in the intrinsic nature of self is known as Uttam Tap. From austerity, let's move on to renunciation.
Wait, where did she say J.H. Linder child?
Naisha, hurry up. Jaivish will be here soon and we'll be getting late for temple. That was quick. So Naisha, what have you decided to give up for this Das Lakshan Dharma? What are you going to tyag for these 10 days? Yeah. Tyag is when you give up something because it is not useful to you or it's no good for you.
Oh, so I have a bag of old clothes that don't fit me anymore. What if I just donate them to children in need?
Actually, giving away old clothes will not do. Donation is a form of charity which people often confuse with tyag. But charity is also known as dan. Dan is something when you give up something which you own or you value. However, tyag is when you give up something, deeming it to be worthless in your journey to attain moksha.
Okay, I have a great idea. What if I give up my school? That way I can tyag my homework and studies for the next 10 days.
That's very cheeky of you, Naisha. You can definitely give up school and studies, but only if you utilize all that time to focus on your soul. But if you are thinking that you'll spend that time on your phone, TikTok, and sleeping, then that's not tyag. That's just being lazy.
Oh, in that case, how do I know what I should give up?
Think about something that you do
you eat, which is probably harmful to you or other living beings. Something that ties your soul down with pap instead of freeing it.
Okay, I guess I'll think about it.
Okay, I'll finish up a few chores. We'll wait for Javish and then we'll leave.
Jai Jinendra, Naisha.
Jai Jinendra, Javish.
Why are you looking frustrated? What happened?
It's my mum. She wants me to give something up for Das Lakshan, but she says no to all of my ideas. I don't know what to do.
All moms are the same. Mine made me do this as well.
Really, what did you do?
I decided that I will give up watching television during these 10 days.
What? No way, I could never do that. I don't even understand how this helps us attain moksha.
Well, the whole concept behind Tyag is to get rid of your rag and dvesh for worldly attachments and instead use this time on foregoing some religious activities, like maybe coming to the temple more often or reading Shastras. And our Puja Digambar Muniraj also follow this quite strictly, as they give up almost everything, including their house, their family, and their clothes.
Okay, thanks for clearing that up.
Oh, Javish, you're here. Shall we leave now?
Oh, I know what I'm gonna give up for Das Lakshan.
Have you decided?
Yeah, I'm not going to eat anything that is from restaurants or store-bought, so I'll only eat homemade food.
Oh no, that means I'll have to cook more. But just kidding. I'm so proud of you, Naisha. Very important pledge, and I'll follow this as well. Jai Jinendra.
Let all souls give up all sorts of external and internal possessions to get infinite happiness by understanding the essence of Tyag Dharma. Now, towards non-attachment.
Hey bro, what did you discuss in Pachara today?
Today in Pachala, we were just discussing about Akinchan Dharma. It was such a good class. Too bad you're sick.
What is it? Is it a different religion?
No, Akinchan Dharma is the act of gathering more stuff than we actually need. And that none of this stuff belongs to us.
Oh, you're talking about one of the days of the Das Lakshan.
Yeah, and I believe that we should follow it in our daily lives.
Hey sons, what you up to?
We were just discussing about Akinchan Dharma. It was taught in Pachala today.
Oh God, yeah, that is today, isn't it?
Akinchan is nothing but a parigraha, right?
Yes, that's what we were just discussing. And we realized that we have an excess of toys, games, and clothes, more than we'll ever need.
True, and mom and dad are still thinking of buying another house in Nairobi, even though we already have 2. Surely we are gathering more and more and more.
He's right. He's totally right. All this is something that we should not be wasting our time getting more and more things. This is a type of parigraha called bahiranga, or outwardly looking parigraha. But let's also not forget that akinchanya also means the inner, letting go of our inner parigraha, which includes things like the 4 kashais and most importantly mithyatva, which basically is the oneness that we attach to everything except the soul. So let's try and do a little bit more Atma Dharma and Chintan to achieve Uttama Kinchanya Dharma.
Whatever the world may say, being the root of all evils, parigraha is the biggest sin, and akinchanya is being devoid of all sorts of passions and false beliefs is the highest religion. Finally, let's not leave out celibacy.
Welcome to Das Lakshan TV, where we discuss real-world issues and their solutions. Today's breaking news is how the world has lost its color.
People are battling internal wars. Everywhere I look, all I see is misery.
Trump has been accused of harassing women, and Jeff Bezos' affair caused the most expensive divorce in history. Normalization of greed and lust leads to trauma and loneliness in children because they struggle to adjust to the new family dynamics.
All I see is broken families, rising crime, restlessness, endless greed, people chasing pleasure but finding emptiness.
At some point, we have to ask ourselves, is this what I want from life? Is there a way out?
The answer lies in an ancient virtue, Uttam Brahmacharya, or supreme celibacy. Now, you may hear the word celibacy and think it's only for monks, but let's understand it clearly.
Uttam Brahmacharya is not just about saying no to passion. It's about self-mastery. It's about controlling instead of being controlled. It's about using our energy wisely instead of wasting it.
Think of a natural element such as fire. It's uncontrollable. It can burn down houses. But when contained, the same fire can cook food, give warmth, and light the way. In the same way, human passion, when uncontrolled, destroys peace. But when guided with brahmacharya, it becomes a source of strength, clarity, and compassion.
For monks, Uttam Brahmacharya means celibacy. However, for ordinary folks such as you and me, it just means controlling one's desire. Living with compassion and care.
Why is this important? Because true happiness does not come from chasing pleasure. True happiness comes from peace of heart, peace of mind, purity of heart, and strength of soul.
A person who practices Uttam Brahmacharya has clear mind, strong willpower, and boundless compassion.
The world needs this brightness today. If each of us practices a little self-control, a little purity, imagine the peace it would bring to our societies, our families, and ourselves.
Uttam Brahmacharya is not a burden. It's a freedom. Freedom from weakness, freedom from restlessness, and freedom from slavery to desire. It is a path to living with strength, purity, and peace.
Stay tuned as we discuss more real-world issues and problems. Thank you for joining our show.
Jai Jinendra.
Brahmacharya is itself the highest religion which can be attained by knowing and realizing the pure nature of Brahma, also known as the Self-Soul.
Cool, thank you. All the Chote Viragi kids, please come forward. It's okay. Without Jaivish, please come forward. So just a big round of applause for all the Chote Viragi kids. Okay. These kids are they are not only just doing Chote Viragi Pathshala, but they are some of them are also attending Junior Parmagam Honors, which Nimit Bhai runs. So big thank you to Nimit Bhai as well for tirelessly taking Junior Parmagam Honors on a Sunday evening. So big thank you. You can see this was the first batch of our time, sort of, these guys, when Neerav, Nipa, Ruchi, and the initial, Pathshala starters and, started the Pathshala here at the Mandir for this group, and they've come a long way. They all have written their skits today, and they've taught us today how do we apply all the 10 virtues. These young Jains have not only managed to do Jainism, but they've also been doing 11 plus GCSEs and A levels, and are confident to have written and directed and also got their parents involved. A big credit behind this goes to Niralben, who is actually not in UK. She moved back to India a few years back, but she has been still continuing to take Pathshala. So Niralben has been continuously every week teaching these kids without any break, and she's been working with these kids term after term to see where they are. So I just want to Neerav, are we ready? Okay, I just want to,
Jai
I just want to,
Jinendra.
kids, there's a surprise for you.
Their devotion towards Jai Jinendra.
Boston.
Today,
Kids, turn
my
around.
heart
There's
is
a
full
surprise.
of pride and joy as I reflect on our children's performance and, more importantly, their devotion towards Jindhar. Living in the UK, we all know how many distractions surround them. And on top of that, they don't get to interact and mingle with Sandharanis in their daily lives as they might back in India. And yet, despite these, what they have achieved today and what they continue to do is truly extraordinary. I have been fortunate to know them from the first day we started Pathshala in London until now. I have seen them grow, not only in age, but in maturity, understanding, and the way they are slowly imbibing the Jain values and systems in their daily lives. What strikes me the most is their devotion. They rush back straight from school to join Pathshala, and many log in while their way back. This shows an incredible sense of responsibility and eagerness to learn. The kind of thoughtful questions they ask and the curiosity they bring, it fills me with hope and pride. These are the true signs of the disciples of Gurudev and towards the path of moksha. As Ben Shri said, Lagni ane ruchi hovi જોઈએ તો પુરુષાર્થ ઉપડે અને મોક્ષ માર્ગ ખુલે. In these children, we can clearly see both ruchi and lagni, the deep interest and the genuine joy for Jindhar. And in today's time, and especially in a place like London, that is such a rare and beautiful thing. They are not just learning theory, they are holding the Jain flag high, living it in their daily lives. They are all showing us it is possible to be Jain, to stay rooted in our dharma, even while growing thousands of miles away from where it all began. As teachers, parents, and community, we feel blessed and proud to witness this. These children are gathering the true jewels of our dharma with open hearts and minds. And more importantly, they are choosing to be Jain, not only in words and actions, but also in their thought. To all our children, I want to say, we are proud of you. Keep walking in the same path with same sincerity and zeal, and you will be an inspiration to all of us. Jai Jinendra.
Should we give? Neeral teacher has done an amazing job, and she's just not teaching Jainism from the book, but very practical way. So that's why these kids can follow. So big round of applause for Neeral teacher. She is in India. She doesn't look at the time difference and everything. She adjusts because for her, the Jainism is a priority and the kids' commitment. So big thank you to the kids and the parents. And I have got something to say for the kids. Look, you got a part 4 Kantpat Yojana. So you got a reward. Today you got a reward of a 10 pound from the Vijayan uncle. And you know another reward is pending, which Anubhavji said, like, you know, if you take a part 4 Satpath, there is a prize of a gold coin and silver coin. 250 children took part last year, you said. So we have got 50 children here. So we can show them 50 children, out of 50, at least 30 children should take a part for Satpath. And we are going to celebrate in a big way for the next prize. So can we do that for Samay Sir? And you all have showed today that you have got capability to read Samay Sir and follow what Gurudev has said. So please take a part for Satpath event. Yeah. And all the children stay in a line. All the Pathshala kids come. So we will take a nice picture. Please stand accordingly your height and make sure no one gets hide. Please adjust yourself. Pranjana, all the children's come, all the children's comes, all the children's. But make sure you, all the children's, even who is this new girl? Okay. Thank you.